Hello, fam. Hello, fam. Hello, fam. Hello. I wanted to stop by today and see how everyone is doing. I was out sick last week, and so I wasn't able to come on with my guest. And this week, my guest is not feeling well. So it got me to thinking a little bit about setbacks. It got me to thinking about mindset and really where we are in our state of mind, as well as self love. I read a quote that I wanted to share with you guys. It says, "Your inner voice is incredibly powerful. It can make you happier and more successful. Or if you're engaging in self talk, it can hurt your health and even make you age faster." I thought this was appropriate because we talk a lot about health here, whether it's being sugar free, alcohol journey, keto, and those types of things, and how important it is that our mindset, if it's not in a positive space, can actually impact our health. It can make us age faster. And I believe that to be true. I believe that our mindset and what we tell ourselves really determines how we bounce back from setbacks. And so I have a few questions for you. What is it you feed into your mindset? How is it you respond when you have mistakes, when you make mistakes? Are you super critical of yourself, or are you in that space where you understand that it's a mistake? Do you embrace your imperfections, whether it's your physical imperfections, your mental imperfections? Do you embrace those imperfections? And are you, this is the best question, are you in love with yourself? Like, can you look at yourself in the mirror and say, I am in love with myself. I am in love with this person that I see before me, and embracing that person every day. You see, if we don't have a positive view of ourselves, if we don't have self love, then it's going to play out in different spaces. It plays out in terms of our career, it plays out in terms of our health, it plays out in terms of the relationships that we have. So, really ask yourself that question. Do you have a positive outlook of yourself? Do you have self love? Are you in love with yourself? And when things happen, because things will happen, if you have that self love, you're going to see how you respond differently. But if you're struggling, here are just a few things to think about. So, for example, last week I got off of my whole working out routine, eating the way that I like to eat. I was sick. I had a bronchial infection, and it meant I had to take several medications, which, first of all, you're sick, but then once you're taking the medication, it can do different things to you. It bloats you, you're retaining a lot of water. I was experiencing some headaches, you get some nausea. There's different things that are happening to your body. I had no energy to work out. I wasn't drinking just regular water. I was drinking LaCroix, which LaCroix is fine because it doesn't have any sugar or anything. It's just essenced with fruit. But water is the best thing, and I'm used to getting my water in. But had to drink some juice to take some other things. Wasn't doing intermittent fasting because I broke my fast because I had to take medication with food. All these different things. If you're used to doing things a certain way, if you're used to progressing, if you're having goals and you want to meet those goals, if your mindset isn't right, you can get off track and start to get down on yourself. You can start to be in this space where you're thinking, I'm not achieving my goals, and so I'm not doing well at all. This can also be true, I noticed, if you are so rigid and so strict in certain spaces. So, for example, I'm on this sugar-free journey, as you guys know. And if I'm so rigid to the point where I'm not enjoying and not appreciating the environment, not enjoying people, then that means that I need to tweak something. If my mindset is off, if I have a negative viewpoint of things, if I don't have self-love, I'm not necessarily going to recognize that. All I'm going to recognize is I've got this goal and I have to achieve it. And that's okay in certain cases if that's how you want to be. But there really should be some amount of balance. You really want to have balance when it comes to achieving your goals. So don't be down on yourself when you're not always in that space. I am a firm believer of achieving goals. So I don't want someone to think that I'm saying, no, just don't have any goals, or if you fall off, that's okay. No, my suggestion is one, learn from the setback or the feedback. As part of Sober Sis, when I was part of Sober Sis, one of the things we called it is if you had a drink or several drinks, it was a data point or it's feedback. So you just bounce back from that feedback. You don't just wallow in it and become sad. The other thing is leverage your tribe. Your tribe is there for you. They will help you. They will help you bounce back in ways you did not think were possible. In your saddest moments and some of your moments where you're feeling the worst about yourself, when you think no one else can understand, reach out to your tribe. They are there to help you. The other thing is to be grateful. Think about all the things that you have been given, who it is you are, your talents, your capabilities, your physical being, all of those things, what you have, your home, breathing air, having clean water, all of those things in terms of being grateful can take the focus off of what it is you're doing in a negative space or how you're feeling in a negative space. And then the other point is focus on others, give to others. So it's not just about us. Sometimes we get so into what it is we're not doing, how it is we need to improve, that we don't focus on what someone else might need. When we shift the focus from ourselves to others, it creates a greater awareness and a help for community overall, because we're not just worried about ourselves. We're building community by helping, mentoring, encouraging, and sharing our talents with others. So just a public service announcement, do not beat yourself up if you're not reaching your goals. I don't care if it's your keto goals, your sugar-free goals, your being in the gym goals, your, cutting back on dairy goals, your taking out caffeine goals. Whatever your goals are, do not beat yourself up. Realize that there are seasons for things, right? Sometimes the season is your kid is in school and they need you at this particular time. So you're not going to be as on point as you need to be. Or you started a new job and you're learning the ropes and it's a little bit stressful. So you may not be at that level that you want to be. But know that you can get there and work to get there, but don't work to get there by beating yourself up. So I just wanted to share those points with you. Realize that our mindset and what we tell ourselves lay the foundation for a positive mindset. And that's where it starts. It starts with a positive mindset. It starts with self-love. Love yourself and give that love to others.